Miles is number 2 in the country in free throw shooting right now. Besides being a good shooter and having consistency, is there any sort of trick or key to being as consistent as he has been?
I don't know if there's a trick. When you're as prolific as he is from the free throw line, I don't think it's tricks. It's certainly repetition, muscle memory, an ability to concentrate. And personally, I was never in the same stratosphere as Miles when it comes to free throw shooting, but so I'd have a hard time really explaining the thought process of how he's so good at the free throw line. But he shoots it the same way, both in practice and in the games. He rarely hits the rim in practice. He just uncanny ability, and we use it to the best of our ability, whether he's shooting technical foul shots, trying to get the ball in his hands at the end of games when we know teams are fouling in a 1 or 2 possession game. And he's a gamer. I think that's the other thing. He'll hit him with the score tied. He'll hit him in a 1 possession game. He'll hit him at the beginning of the game. And sometimes really good free throw shooters, their nerves get to them. Miles doesn't play that way.
You mentioned the nerves. Is it something as simple as confidence? Because he was a mid-60 shooter as a freshman when he came to free throws. Now
He didn't have a lot of attempts as a freshman. I feel like he was every bit as good then as he is now. He's just been in a lot more games, a lot more situations. He's a lot more comfortable with his teammates, with his role on the team. But it's at least from our vantage point, it's been no miraculous turnaround or anything that he's done in the offseason other than put in a lot of work and played with a lot of confidence, both as a free throw shooter and as an overall player.
Is there anything new with Edmond?
He's getting very, very close. He has no signs when it comes to the protocol, so he's going to be in sooner rather than later.
Is it possible he could play as soon as tomorrow?
I don't believe so. I don't think he's been ruled out, but he saw the doctor early this afternoon. But it's to my understanding that he still won't be ready for tomorrow night.
When you look at DePaul, they're different this year, starting at the top with Coach Lato. How do they play differently than they did a year ago with Coach Purnell?
Well, they're a lot more. I want to say this the right way because I have a lot of respect for Coach Purnell, but a lot more organized on offense, meaning they run a lot more set plays. They are very calculated in who they want to attack and how they want to attack. Their younger players have gotten older. Billy Garrett's one of the best point guards in our league. He's very tall. He sees the floor incredibly well. A year ago we wanted to take the ball out of his hands, and we did that, and he hit kids that could shoot the ball. And so he does what the game tells him to do. And again, he's one of the better point guards in our league. His size makes him different. Tommy Hamilton is as skilled as any post player we'll face all year. He can shoot the three. He can post you. He's relentless on the glass. Mike Henry's a very, very tough matchup at the 4. Sometimes they'll play him at the 3. Kane and Simpson are really good shooters. So we know that they have a high level of talent. They're playing more organized this year on offense. That's probably the main difference I see.
Because I know Trayvon had talked about last year, getting into Big East play and gained some weight and tired out as the season went on down the stretch and struggled shooting the ball. Do you feel that his conditioning's in a better spot at this point now that we're getting into Big East play?
Yeah, he's a lot better shape than he was a year ago. It's not even in the same ballpark.
With him shooting for the last 3 games, you feel like it's just a small shooting slump, no concerns about that? How would you assess the rest of his play aside from shooting?
Well, he hit free throws when it mattered. He took good shots for the most part. He took a couple ill-advised, but he's shooting the ball well in practice. I don't have any concerns about him. Repeating what he did as a sophomore or as a freshman. That's it. Thanks.